We're back. We're back. We are back. Guys, as you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KI Culture Radio. I Team Jordan, what's cracking like and what is going on? What is going on?
Definitely living the dream, baby.
Hey, I'm likewise Raheem, man. I feel good, feeling great on this lovely Wednesday evening. So let's go. Let's get it.
Go ahead, Jordan, do your thing.
Yo, people, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Glad you guys coming into the chat. And boy, we got a topic for you guys because this has been a trending topic since this morning. And guys, you do know or don't know, this is about Jada Pickett Smith. So we have been talking about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett in the recent episodes of Kel's Culture Radio about their marriage and everything. But today, as in you guys can check on social media, she went on, I believe is Good Morning to went on to the Today Show this morning. Well, I guess we recorded for today's show on this morning, and we got a little more in depth into their marriage. So she did an interview with Holder Cosby, and she was letting people know it's like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith has been separated since 2016. Separated in the house since 2016, y'all. And even though it's not, they haven't filed divorce papers, but how they look into it, they see that as a divorce without the papers. So they living separately, as we all know. But as you can see, we can see that there's sometimes they do go out with each other, but they live separately with each other. As we're not surprised and everything. Um, and also there was also information of we with the Oscar stuff we talked about. That Oscar stuff was like last year, right? I think it was like last year. I remember the episode on that. So last year, I know you guys remember Oscars, like when Will Smith slept on Chris Rock. Now there was a little bit more detail into it of the Oscar slap. I mean, it probably was some other things going on with Will Smith, but it might have been. This is probably one of the main reasons that happened to why Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. So I don't know what year it was, but it probably maybe between 2016 and 2018. It's like I said, it's been a lot of rumors around that time that they've been divorced. When Jada Pinkett Smith was dating August Alsina at the time, and Chris Rock was suggesting that Will Smith and Jada was about to get a divorce. It was already divorced. So what Chris Rock, as Jada Pinkett did, Jada said that Chris Rock called Jada and asked her, Jada to to go out on a date, go out to dinner, and Jada replied, she was like, we're not divorced, we just separated anything. And after that, Chris Rock apologized to Jada. And to that, that kind of, and I could see it's okay. I don't know how we'll find out, but it was probably rumors Will Smith over here that Chris Rock probably called Jada with that fiasco. And with that history on the type of thing, that's probably one of these reasons it lead to the Oscar slap. And then also there was a video. I'll probably play it later. That there was a comedian, and he was on Shannon Sharp show, and this was back in the early '90s. Of which it was what was the comedian name? If I could find it, they did a movie together and everything, and I forgot what I can't remember what movie it was, but it was a hood classic, and the comedian was saying it's like there was a kissing scene that they was about to do, and Will Smith had a problem with that. So Will Smith, stepped to him, all set and everything, and say, "Hey, man, I don't like what you were trying to do." And the king is, I don't know what he's talking about and everything. So they was about to get into the fight and everything. And so, with that mess and everything. So right now, it's just we just finding out, getting more depth of, what's really going on with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. And as she said, it's been separated. So it kind of lays down, say, okay, I see why some of this stuff happened. You see with the August Alsina stuff, with her dating and everything. And also, her and Will Smith, it was over the round table talk, talk about the entanglement and everything. And then at the end, it said, we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life. Which we didn't know what the hell that means. Now we know what it means because they've been separated. So we gonna play a couple videos. We're gonna play the interview, a little bit of the interview of Jada Pinkett Smith and when she was in an interview, and also play a little history of of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, what led to their separation and everything. So go ahead, Hakeem, play the clip, and after that we're gonna chop it up.
I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us.
There's so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in
Go ahead, Hakeem. There's more. Just got to click.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
several years, Jada and Will
This how
kept
you-
up the appearance.
Yeah.
Yep.
How to be in
I'm
partnership.
tweaking.
Right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, And we hadn't figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying.
Yeah.
How to be in partnership. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of.
So as you can see, a little bit more details of their relationship, and I don't know why it took so long of Jada or Will just admit they was separated everything. If y'all guys were separated, y'all could have said that back in 2016. But I guess with Jada, I guess it was a time it's right to say it right now. And as we all know, they are separated. And hey, what can you say? So I'm gonna pass it to you guys. With this, new information we know about, Will and Jada, they've been separated. I'm gonna pass it to you, Ronnie. Do you feel it's more necessary to them get a divorce or just play the little games they're playing right
To be honest, I didn't even watch the video. This is my first time actually watching it. I saw the trending, but I ain't actually see the full video in its entirety. So just to say right now, it kind of makes sense on a lot of things. But like always, shout out to the Sugar Bum, Kendall, who else is here? I see No Chaser. Shout out to you. The lovely Natasha Bisson is in the chat. What is it? What's going on, Dialogue? I see you in the chat. Shout out to you. Shout out to Miss Neil. Hey, Chocolate. Kendall, like always. Gore, welcome. I know Gore been busy. Welcome. Great to see you back, Gore. And shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook, Instagram, and also on Twitch. Now, on the aspect on when it comes to Jada and Will Smith relationship, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not surprised because this is why I'm not surprised because anyway, there had already been a rumor that Jada and Will Smith are quote unquote swingers. That's why I knew that when they say that they were swingers, I kind of knew they kind of had like an open relationship, and I think I stated that too one time. We were talking about how when she was talking about was August Astina, I think that's his name, August Astina, when both of them was having relations, and it didn't surprise me one bit, and how Will Smith didn't really trip over that because at the same time he was doing his thing while she was doing her thing. So to me, I think it's too for them. I think it's too late for them in the game. Yeah, Jada. I'm with Sugar Bum on the aspect. Jada is very beautiful. It seems like she never aged one bit. However, to me, you too old. You might as well stay together for the long haul. Like live separate lives, but at the end of the day, still work together for the aspect of the family. And remember, Hakeem, I think I mentioned that. And Jordan, remember I told you sometimes people will stay together even though they know their spouse is cheating because it's simple fact of the kids. And she didn't mention it, but it's kind of pretty much by her pretty much persuading that like the reason why we stay together, I think because of the aspect of the kids. She didn't want them kids to grow up in separate homes. But I think Will Smith, I think his father got a divorce or his mother, one of them got a divorce, and he was raised in two separate households. And I think also Jada as well. And on that, I think someone saying in the chat, um, um, Jada probably still have feelings for Tupac, and I think Jordan, you said that so many times, and I also kind of agree. They, she still have feelings for Tupac. I don't think at the end of the day she wanted to end up with Will Smith, but Will Smith was just pretty much available at the time because Tupac pretty much transpired. So if you catch my drift, so to me, I think it's too late. Stay together. Because let's be honest here, Hakeem and Jordan. Who gonna really pick up Jada Pinkett Smith? Now I know Will Smith can get women now, but Jada, who gonna date Jada? But that's my take for right now. Go ahead.
I'm happy for them. I'm so happy for them. And the only thing I disagree that they should have came out with this earlier instead of selling us a fake dream, a fake false sense of reality that their relationship was so perfect when it was a house of horrors. You know what I mean? We were sniffing a line of dysfunctionality for years. We knew their relationship was shit. The shit looked too perfect. There was no fights, no beatings, no cuss outs. They kids came out looking weird because they was just like No Chaser said, they was confused as hell. Stop trying to punk fake. We know y'all are involved in some weird stuff in y'all relationship. Y'all families wasn't involved. And then you start doing red table talk and all that. We know y'all shit wasn't good. I'm happy she was with a young nigga. I prayed she get with more young niggas. Cause you want to know why? When you have a taste for that and not a taste for family, I want you to enjoy it. Cause I gotta be careful what I say. Because if I go against Jada, I'm a hypocrite. If I support Will, I'm a hypocrite. But if I support family, I don't know what I'm talking about. If I support being normal, I don't know what I'm talking about. This lady clearly was sleeping with her son's friend, which is the same age as us friend. We ain't choosing. I was happy for her. She got a young back that's making her feel young again. And Will was doing off in whatever woods with whatever guy or woman he was with. You know what I mean? The only thing is, it was a false sense of reality that they sold us. People, relationships, you make it work. Let's stop looking at celebrities as a template or a basis to follow at. Your mama and daddy ain't had a good relationship, but they made it work. The difference is they made it work and they tried their hardest to make this work. That's Hollywood. Whatever they got going on in there doesn't resonate. I can't be winging it. No, baby, I tell the truth.
Yeah, man. like I said, when Jada was explaining everything, I'm not totally surprised when they got separated. I remember, years ago, Jerry Pickett said, back in the in the mid '90s when they got married, she didn't want to get married to Will. She didn't
Nope.
want to get married. Period.
Nope.
She never thought about getting married. But Will was pushing it. I believe her mom was pushing it to do this, and she was saying, wedding. This is what I read. So you said, the wedding was just went horrible and everything, and she was not with it and everything. And yeah, I'm definitely not surprised. Like I said, the marriage didn't work out, and also in the marriage, Jada wanted to do some extra things of Rodney would say like being swingers, having a very open relationship. And even though Will was not okay with it, he did it anyways. And to me, you have an open relationship and two people that's not, agreeable with it, that's definitely gonna fracture the marriage. That's definitely gonna fracture the marriage. And also in the marriage that you see that Jada still have feelings, with Tupac. Not too long ago, like a month ago, when I think it's Tupac's birthday or something like that.
Yeah.
She posted a video of her back in was it early '90s of him and Tupac and Jada, dancing around with some old school music and all that type of things. And we was like, at the time before we knows the information, she keep embarrassing Will. Now as they separate, it's like, okay, you know, now I see why she's doing it. She's doing what she's doing and everything because they separated. And the thing is, it's like we gotta stop looking at these celebrities as of how long their marriage, as a marriage time. Because I'll tell you this, Hollywood is weird as hell. Living in Los Angeles for the past 4 or 5 years, I just hear a lot of stories of how Hollywood is just super duper weird, especially with couples and everything. And it's and I just feel like when we look at marriages, we need to stop looking at celebrities and everything because I said this before. The average celebrity that are married, it only lasts maybe at the max 5 years, 10 years, because like I said, TMZ always report maybe 5 to 10 marriages, celebrities they get a divorce, something like that. What's in that area? Grande got divorced. I never realized she was married. Um, um, Tia Mowry and her ex husband, and they got divorced and everything. I just feel like it's good to talk about. It's good content to talk about celebrity marriage, but I just feel like we should look at celebrity marriages as a pedestal because they're in a different atmosphere than we are. They're celebrities. They live differently. They have luxury of money that they can use, and they're super duper famous and everything. Compared to like people that average marriage, that people that live average lives, they their lives are different from celebrities to average people. So I just feel like we need to stop looking at these celebrity marriages because I feel like some of these marriages, or a lot of these marriages, they use celebrities as in their own marriage and everything. That's what kind of gets them in trouble. We never, and I feel like it's been pushed out more because social media and everything. How you might get a little bit more detailed of our these Hollywood celebrities in Hollywood. Like the Will Smith, Jada, Sierra, Russell Wilson. We follow these pages and they post more in personal lives than back in the day when we had social media. They have to do that and everything. So I feel like sometimes people who follow these people, they kind of want to mirror image the same lives that celebrity does and everything. And to me, when you do that, most of the time it's not gonna work out. So for me, I definitely want to hear Will's side of the story of it as well. Jada, broke the news about it being separated, but hopefully, maybe you'll do a short clip or maybe you'll post something on Instagram or Twitter/X. Maybe you'll, post his side of the story and then we'll know maybe more from his side as well.
Yeah, I see a lot of great comments. People are saying, go ahead, I can. I see a lot of people saying good
Where
comments.
you want me to start from? No chaser.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, me personally, don't give a damn about celebrities. None of them ever really been a great example. They're regular human beings, just non-celebrity. Facts. Just hear me out. He says she is going to use anything from Will Smith when he's going to leapfrog her own career, and when he's vulnerable, she'll just push him farther over the edge. DB, Sherry Bryant. My relationship is great because we set a blueprint. Just hear me out. But since it's official, that slap makes sense now. It does. It does. Will Smith was so desperate to do anything to get Jada respect him and to come back, he went off the rails after she gave him a look.
No, but I think I don't know. Do you have the picture of where Jada actually mentioned the conversation her and Chris Rock have? It's on the Instagram. I sent it to you.
Yep. Hold on.
Yeah, it's on the link.
We can show so the audience can see on how Chris Rock was trying to put down on Jada.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even read. I can't even see it.
It says he called me and basically he was like, "I'd love to take you out." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce?" I was like, "No, Chris. Those are just rumors." He was appalled and he profusely apologized, and that was that.
And with Will Smith, he probably maybe heard the rumors about it. He probably took it extremely too far, and then he saw Chris Rock, talking about Jada. I just don't understand why Will go to that far and just slap Chris Rock because maybe the incident he thought that Will Smith and Jada was getting a divorce and everything. But the thing is, it's like it wasn't that big, but Will Smith made it that big, and it cost him be banished from the Oscars for 10 years.
Fresh Sound said she lied.
Woo!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Fresh Sound coming like this. Fresh
Later,
Sound coming like this off the hip.
Narrative and dialogue later. I think he's all right, fellas.
Hey, thank you for joining in, Narrative. Fresh Sound.
Wow.
Fresh Sound. Stand on it then. Stand on it then. Fresh Sound.
That's really good. I don't think she lying. I think she actually telling the truth because remember in Hollywood they got a lot of them has their wives around. Like it's like a normal thing in Hollywood. It's not even nothing to be something to shame of. If somebody see in Hollywood, they see your wife, they be like, "Hey, are you about that life? Is that a yay or nay?" And Chris, and you know how I know I kind of believe her a little bit because the simple fact is the way the conversation she said. He said, "I thought y'all was splitting up." So that means he kind of already knew what was actually going on within their relationship. So that's why I think she's telling the truth. But for the time, I would like to know their explanation on that one because they the first. Like they shocked me on that.
Wow, Fresh Sounds.
That was funny.
Stand on it.
Look what Victor Hart said earlier. He said Jada Pinkett. He said did not age because she was busy stealing souls.
Now, I want to say something. This is my opinion.
Of course.
And when a woman doesn't respect you or she's not into you, the relationship will never work. You can try your hardest. Try to leap, climb mountains, beat 100 niggas is not going to work. In my opinion, this is not factual. Jada never respected Will. Will was never Jada's type. She took a chance. He doesn't give her that oomph. Will Smith is a Pokemon boy. I'm using that as a analogy. There's a set of black guys that black women will never be attracted to. There's no problem with that. I want you to be attracted to who you want to be attracted to. Now, when I say this, Y'all might not agree with me. It's a bunch of guys that I've seen throughout my life, and even me, I was a Pokemon boy. I still am a Pokemon boy. I just converted to the street to get some hoes. I wanted the girls with the long 26-inch weave. But I knew that from a character base and from a mental base, they didn't like me. Will Smith should have been with a white girl. Oops.
I would say this. I would say this. Hakeem. What about him saying his original marriage?
What happened with that? Was she black or was she mixed?
She was black. She had her first year. That's when Will Smith had his first kid. She was a black woman.
She was light skinned.
She was light skinned. Here's the thing. He should have been with a Sweet Valley High girl. A typical, regular, beautiful black woman have a certain type, a certain ilk of man that they need. And if you are I know you disagree, baby, but I want you to hear this sermon. I love you, Chocolate Earth, but hear this sermon. Hear this sermon. When you're a certain ilk of a black man, you're not going to be the most attracted to the majority of black women. They like a certain type of man, and I appreciate that, and I want them to. Go where you're treated best. Go where you're wanted best. Somebody told me that a long time ago, and I live and die and breathe by that. I don't want you to like me for whatever reason. If it's money, cars, success, or nothing, that'll fade after a while. I need you to be into me. You can tell when a woman is into a dude. She'll climb mountains for that nigga. I grew up in the hood. Go ahead.
On the point of Jada, Jada is not a Tupac, not a hood nigga. He's not from the he grew up tough, but he's not really a hood like him to be hood.
What he portrayed was that. What he portrayed was ghetto.
Yes, his portrayal was ghetto.
Let me tell you something. Why she can't be in love with Morris Chestnut? Morris Chestnut is a good-looking brother. Clean cut.
And he has a wife that adores him, who will climb mountains for him. They've been married for 20 plus years.
What about
Chocolate? We know you're gonna disagree. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect you to agree anyway, but I knew
no problem.
Yes.
Listen. Okay, what about the light-skinned black guy from Germany? His wife give him problems.
Yes.
What about Tay Diggs?
I was gonna say this, Hakeem. Even though Will Smith is one of the biggest Hollywood actors of all time, blockbuster wise, and he thought that he was gonna be the biggest actor, the biggest actor in history. She thought Jada was gonna get to the point where she go all out for Will. But as you see now, that wasn't the case. And you also heard earlier, when he got separated, they still trying to figure it out. To me, they're never gonna figure it out.
She said, "You don't know what I disagree."
I want to ask you, what part you don't disagree? Which part?
What you don't disagree? Because you know what I mean. But you gonna have to hear this sermon.
Just hear me out. Say, what about Tyrese 2000?
Tyrese 2000. Listen, Tyrese need to learn. He need to stay in his place. He's trying to date. He's trying to date our beloveds, but our beloveds never liked him.
Yeah, Miss Neal, I simulcast over there to bring you guys over here. That's why I simulcast there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sorry, I forgot to put the link there on my channel. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want black women to get what they want and love the men they want. I support it 100%. I also support black men going where they treated. Yeah. I don't get mad when somebody say, I need a nigga that look like Moneybag Yo.
Moneybag Yo.
No, I don't get mad. I don't get mad. I support it.
Me too.
I don't get mad when somebody say I want somebody to look like Ari Fletcher, or I want somebody with the BBLs. Go ahead, brother, win.
I'm
That's
just,
not.
yeah. That's just it. It's just like, some men, like I said, for me, but when I was, younger days, it was like, see, some of them women did not want me because I was a nerdy guy, and that was like, okay. I'm in an environment of women that I like. The ghetto diamonds, I really appreciate the ghetto diamonds, but they
I
didn't like
love
me
it.
back.
I love it.
They didn't appreciate me back. Maybe one or two like me, but the majority didn't like me because I wasn't that, the hood type that you see occasionally around the city and everything. So for me, I had to jump out and go to another state, go to another city, expand my horizons.
Jordan, y'all like me, so you and hiking on dislike me.
Go ahead.
So you telling me, uh, Will Smith should have dated a white woman? That's what you telling me.
No, he said that.
I said that.
Me,
I said that.
he should have got. He should have got a chick a black chick from the suburban,
Mm-hmm.
or I could say there's some black chicks from the suburbans that might not be your typical ghetto diamonds. I would say go far reach. I didn't say go to a different race. That's why Keith said. To me, he would have said it's all race. He should have said he should have looked better. Even though at the time Jada Pinkett Smith in the 90s still looked good. Back in the day, still looked good. Gorgeous and everything. She had that type of voice that sound very, very feminine and everything. But the thing is, it's like I don't know. Because the thing is, he said once he saw Jada, he worshipped her and everything. That's the wrong thing that he did.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with worshiping a woman. You worship the woman that worships you.
There you go.
Are you a white woman? You think black women don't worship a man too?
They do. They do. I'm talking about. You have to listen to what I say clearly, because this will go over. There's a certain group of black men that are not the most attractive. Black women don't find the most attractive. The Haku boys, the Pokemon boys, the guys with the glasses, the guy who wears high waters. You feel me? Okay. His first wife.
No, that's Jordan's wife.
No. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, Miss Lewis. She said his first wives were like that. So
his first wife was like that.
No. Okay, now
Is it the woman or is it the man? That's his fault.
Here's where y'all got to listen to me first. I said, now that she told me his first wife wanted a Pokemon boy, the price tag was too high for Will to handle. He should have stayed in his place.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree with Sugar on this one. It's not the woman's fault. You're unattractive.
No, it's not. Listen, it's not the woman's fault. I teach men, don't go after the women that don't like you, because you're gonna get juiced like a juice bar. Go after the women that care and love you. When I picked that up, I haven't had no problem since.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not financing a lifestyle for somebody who doesn't love me. I want you to crave me. If you don't crave me, get you a money bag, yo.
And I would say this. Go ahead.
What? So, I want Hakeem to specify. Hold on, Jordan. Well, you and Hakeem, Jordan and Hakeem, I want y'all to specify. Why y'all keep saying money bag, yo? Why money bag?
Okay. Let's say that.
Money bag, yo. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's get this point. And I'm only speaking from my experience. The women might think something different. Growing up, I grew up in Attapata, by way of Liberty City. The most intelligent girls and some of the ghetto diamonds, not all of them. This is a tricky part about the ghetto diamonds. There's some ghetto diamonds just want a regular guy. And there's some ghetto diamonds that want you to look like a Superman. But the ones that are educated, that I noticed one thing about, and I appreciate that the educated woman educated me, taught me a lesson about women, and I grown up, and I respect them so much. You gotta have money. You gotta be physically fit for them. You have to be well traveled, well versed in different knowledge, and still have a little hood in you. And you still have a little money bag yo in you. You need to have all of that. I said to myself, I'm not able to fit that. Let me go get somebody who's gonna love me for the way that love me, and then I'm gonna go there. I can't be Moneybag Yo, Morris Chestnut, all in one. And I don't have a problem. I support women to not settle. I feel bad for Jada for settling for Will. I feel bad for Jada for enduring that worst marriage she did, marrying somebody who's one of the greatest actors in the world, who made over $200 million, who's practically a nice guy, who built her an island and called their house on her place, who worshiped the ground she walked on, but he was too stupid to realize that, nigga, she's not into you. I feel bad for Jada for having to deal with that man and having to lay down and sleep with him, as she probably found him so grotesque. I felt so bad for her.
I can't stop. I can't
You know what I mean? Like Jada.
stop you.
Jada, I'm Team Jada here. I'm Team Jada. Jada, why did you have to marry this millionaire who helped finance this lifestyle for you, who gave you 2 kids, allowed you to do whatever you want, supported you, loved you, put you before him, even speak to you, even spoke about you in every chance he got to. I know he wasn't sexy. Was his D a little bit limped?
I can't. Jordan, you're not gonna stop him, man.
Wait a minute. I want to know about that, but I just sent you a video, and this is a Keisha G show, and this went viral too. And these are some of the, not all, especially when I was living back in the day, back in Pontiac, but some of the women, they was looking for, the hood niggas, because they feel like they could be protected. And there's some of the women that was in my neighborhood and they act like they kind of want like a redefined hood nigga. I want you to play this video. And this is kind of similar to what Hakeem's talking about in a way. Back when, we was, what kind of dudes that women was looking for. Go ahead, Ryan.
Y'all gonna get this sermon today.
Fair use. Fair use. Fair use.
Ashley. Ashley, where you calling us from? I am from Maryland. I'm in the DMV area. Okay. Well, I'm originally from Philly, but I live in Maryland. Oh, you live in Maryland. How old are you, boo? I'm 36. 36. Do you have any children? I have 2 kids. 2 girls. 2 girls. How old are your girls? 14 and 7. Oh, my pen just died. I gotta use my phone. 14 and 7. Hold on, my pen just died. So I gotta use my phone to type it out. 2 girls, 14 and 7. What do you do for a living? I'm a hairstylist. Do both of your girls have the same dad? No. No. Have you ever been married? No. Okay. Hairstylist. What's your zodiac sign? I'm an Aries. Aries. So this is Ashley, Maryland, 36. Aries, hairstylist, 2 girls, 14 and 7.
We're not generalizing, Trigger Bone. We're just saying some of these women are looking like
I am looking for a man that is healed. Actually, I'm looking for a reformed hood nigga. Woo! Basically.
Get it, girl.
Yes. You have to be healed. You have to be established. I don't mind someone who got out of jail. You just have to be established and on your feet. So he could have been 5 years in jail, but turn his life around. Yep.
Praise the Lord.
And that's the man you prefer, actually. I do. Tell us why. I feel like men that were in jail, they a lot, and when they come out and they turn their life around, I feel like they grind better. They are more family oriented. Start from the beginning. I said, why do you want a man? Hold on. Why do you want a man that's been out of jail? A man that's been out of jail, that means that, they look at life differently. They are willing to grind harder. They become a family man. They grind harder and they just look at life differently, and they willing to turn their lives around. So it's just a whole outlook on life than a man who hasn't been in jail. I've never heard this in my whole entire life.
I've heard that many times.
You never heard of somebody wanting a reformed hood nigga?
But I can't.
Maybe I've heard that. I think it goes both ways.
Let me know when we should stop.
I know that gel.
You can stop now. That's it. You can stop. You can stop.
No, but I prove my point all the time. When I always say that so many times. Girls do not want a nice guy. I say that all the freaking.
You
time.
have.
It's an illusion. It's a fairy tale. Don't say that. Why I hate social media. Because social media make it seem like, oh, I want a nice man. 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 They do not. They want a man to be honest. They want a man to be real. They want a man to be straight up transparent. They want a man to tell them straight up, I want you to shut up and sit over there in the corner. Will Smith is the type of dude. I'm gonna go in. The type of dude he'll allow Jada to do the thing that she normally does. He's not gonna correct it. He's not gonna say nothing. He's gonna say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep with August Alsina. Well, baby, go ahead and do what you gotta do. No, bitch, you're not gonna go sleep with August Alsina. You my wife. You ain't sleeping with no. They like that type of. They like that type of man. I didn't mean to use the bitch word. It's just, it's for entertainment purposes. But I'm just saying, at the same time, women play these games, and that's why I say I don't want to be red. I'm not even trying to be red pill. But I'm just saying, women play. Hey,
Hank, what's good, family?
Hey, Hank's in the building.
He's in the basement. But I'm just saying, I don't want to play these games with women saying that, oh, they want this man to have 6 figures, but deep down in their heart, they want that hood type dude to be the one they actually want to be with for a long time. Go ahead.
I want to address the beautiful Sherry Brand. I love you for this statement. Keem, why don't you upgrade yourself in areas you see fit so you can get a woman you want and stop selling them for bleach stained dresses? I love this statement. I'm going to give you this sermon today. I love you. Now, let's break something down. I've been to college. I've been in the streets. And I lived in a vast array of lives. Ronnie can vouch for that. My cousin who's watching can vouch for that. I've dated teachers. I dated strippers. I've dated ghetto diamonds.
All fact.
All fact. Now, mind, this is not something to brag, and I just want to share something. In my life, in my dating history, one thing I learned, dating people, the key thing is I go after people who don't have the fundamental thing that I'm looking for. It's just being fucking simple. When I learned that I can't ample to what you looking for, I've upgraded myself many times. It doesn't work. I'm looking for somebody just normal, regular, who want to just go to a freaking fresh fry and doesn't have to intellectualize a fucking fish fry. I don't want to have somebody have to bring up to me every day that we need to open up a business. We need to do this. We need to do that. We need to do that. I'm just looking for somebody normal, somebody I can sit here and talk to that doesn't have to say that I'm going to upgrade you. My mother already upgraded me, baby. My daddy taught me a hustle that most niggas would never even dreamed of. I've never been broke. I've never had to call a nigga for no dollars. I've helped paid bills. I've never been short of not no hustle. I don't need no more upgrading. I don't need no more to refine me. I need a partner who I can just enjoy life with without somebody have to freaking be critical 98% of the time because you have this vast view of how you want your life to be. I've learned that I'm not the man for most women, and I accept it and I support it. I need a woman who's going to love me for who I am, and I'll die for you. If I love you, I'll make sure you have anything you want. I will give you my last dollar. The bleach stained dress is an analogy. I just want somebody normal. I don't need a boss chick. I don't need a JD. I don't need an MA or a BG. People who have less but have a good outlook on life tend to be the best to be around. Is that crazy?
Sugar Boy said it sound like
The thing about that is, when I did say bleach stained dress, he means the bleach stained dress wearing a house, not going
Not going
outside
out.
in a house.
No. Those are not. Those. Are, listen, you know, 90% of women out here who is even educated got a bleach stained dress they run to Walmart with.
Yep.
Hey, I call it an all-purpose dress.
That's the all-purpose dress. But here's the thing, though. We know, and I gotta be technical to say this, because then people would think, and this, I hate to have to do this. So, in other words, Hakeem, you're saying an unfaithful wife who attempts to intellectualize and elevate her sleeping around by describing publicly as an engagement is not your type of girl. Very much so. Just hear me out. And you eloquently put that out. So Hakeem just described the male Cinderella.
Wow.
Hey, there's nothing to say about this.
Wow.
Wow. Sugar Bum got it in one speech.
Yeah. A male Cinderella.
He said, "Is the bleach stain dress code is something else?" No, it is no. It was an analogy. But here's the thing: we know, and I want to be very frank about this. Some women are just not easy to be around with, and we don't need to be. They need to be with men who can handle that. I just want to have fun. I just want to live my life. Let's go have a crazy night out. Let's go do this, with it having to be a whole dialogue about everything. I've done that so many years.
Oh, no, Sugar Bum said that's me. And the thing is about it is because there's some man who be in that type of relationship, but the thing is they don't want to leave because the sex is good. The sex is very good, and they'll take the bullshit as long as the sex is good. And to me, it's like it don't match up. It really don't. It's like, because if that's the case, that the woman that you're with, that you're not gonna be alone with, she's gonna talk about you, to her friends and other people, also in the public, and it's gonna make you. And the thing is, and a lot of men don't know, it makes you look bad for it because they see what type of partner that you have.
No, but to me, what's so crazy about this whole situation between Will and Jada? Will portray himself in movies this type of tough guy. So I think, okay, he have his relationship under control. I know at the end of the day, those are character he's portraying himself to be because he's getting paid for it, he's doing the role. But sometimes people say they'll take their roles with them and actually put it in their everyday life. So I'm thinking, okay, because he's in a Bad Boys movie, you see that Will is not an ugly dude. They call him like one of the sexiest men alive. But for me, like, he be on Bad Boys with Martin Lawrence, so you think, okay, he's very masculine, so you think, oh, he know how to handle himself in the marriage, or know how to handle himself when it comes to women.
Oh.
But he don't, because if you allow Jada to go on Red talk shit, Jada to go on, now she want on pretty much expose their marriage, and I think we don't want everybody to know what's going on. And she went out and do it. That's kind of showing that he don't have no dominancy in his relationship at all.
This is a man. I love that, Sherry. I love that you say that, because now we're having a deeper conversation, and I want fellas to answer on this and tell me if I'm wrong about this. I'm talking about why you saying most women don't want to be with you, King. Why do you feel the way about yourself, sweetheart? I know I'm the shit. I breathe it every day. I'm a walking supernova. But here's the thing that most men fundamentally understand that I think our counterparts don't understand. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm somebody's cup of tea, though. Most men realize that and understand their level. I'm not going after no stripper broad if I know I don't at least have a scat pack and a couple $100, bands to make her dance. Most men, even the Pokemon boys, they stayed away from the ghetto diamonds. I know some of them. They didn't try to holler at them. I know she ain't gonna talk to me. That has nothing to do with confidence. That has something to do with realize, because most women will look at you and say, how dare you come here and try to talk to me, nigga? You look like you have slept. Most women understand that they can get any man. And in some points, that's true. We as men, we understand our level. I'm not going to come and try to talk to Beyonce. Oh, I'm not going to try to talk to a ghetto diamond. You know who likes you. You know what type of woman you're able to get. And I understand that from a fundamental. When you truly been healed, and when you truly understand yourself, then you know how to approach dating in a more realistic manner. You know what I mean? And to not over expect things. And you look at the thing that this. I've been privileged to be with the women I've able to been with. I've been very lucky to been with them. I don't look at every woman that I'm supposed to be with, because I'm not supposed to be with every woman. But the ones who I've dated, I've been blessed. The ones who I've been able to smell their hair, you know what I mean, smell their grease, eat the ackee and sawfish. I thank Lord then every day. Some of those maybe have been my issue that I haven't been able to stay. Because I do want fairy tale shit as well. And that fairy tale shit doesn't keep you there for too long.
Yeah, don't highlight. Don't highlight.
Yeah, I gotta highlight. I still looking for that polka dot dress, finger. Listen, bleach stained dress is somewhere else down the line. You do that, I'm paying all the bills. I'm paying all the bills.
She goes, wow.
Yeah.
No, but it's true. At the end of the day, of what you're saying, I totally agree with you. But I say that so many times, women is not really looking for these guys they say they're looking for. They're only saying that because it's cute for online, it's cute for social media. But in actuality, women are not really paying attention to those dudes. I tell girls all this all the time. Because they were like, I can't find a man, I can't find a man, I can't find a man. I always tell them, go on your DM, who's DMing you? Oh, a couple of guys. So you tell me, out of all the guys that DM you, you tell me you can't find one good guy out of the bunch? Nah, they all want the same thing, they all want sex. And that's not always true, because there's some guys that actually trying to go out to a nice fancy dinner to actually get to know you. For those men, I'm telling you. Go ahead.
You're right. You're selling yourself short for not even trying. What God got for you is good for you. Okay, I love that. Let's get this. I wish it's too much for me to go on my Google Drive to show you old pictures. You know where us as men have an issue with, and I love that you state that. And fellas, I need you to comment. Getting out of your comfort zone can lead to two different things. Hollering at the girl that's right for you, or hollering at women that are not for you. Lot of men live a lie. We chase women we ain't even supposed to be with. Some of us say that's getting out our comfort zone. I can't keep up a lie, Sherry Bryant. I can't. A lot of men can keep up a lie to a certain point until a woman walks away out your life. And this is the point. I need to be able to adequately be who I am 100% and find somebody who's going to do that. Getting out of your comfort, I have gotten out of my comfort zone in certain things. But when I hear that sometimes we want things we know that's perfectly not good for us, what God got for me is going to come to me sometime. And if I seek it, but I understand, what do I really want as a man? Therapy has taught me the type of woman that I need to be with and not. When I was in love with the 20-inch wheels and the booty just bouncing up and down, that was lust, not love. When I wanted somebody who made more money than me, who had a better status, to overcompensate who I was as a person, that was insecurity and lack of confidence. Now that I'm a person and I want to live my life and enjoy and to bring a woman around my family so we can live life together and we can make memories, now I love myself.
I want to say this, Hakeem, and go back to get out of your comfort zone. I don't think a lot of men, they really don't get out of their comfort zone meaning when I'm saying this, sticking in the same city that you stick in, I feel like a lot of men, they say I can't find a woman, can't find a woman, but they be looking all over the city and they just say, hey, if that's the case, the world's like that. That's not necessarily true. If you go to, different cities or different states or like the passport bros, they go to different countries and they try to, do better. They're also trying to find wives and everything. And there's a lot of passport bros that they have channels that just say, hey, fellas, it's not just America that, you just can't find a woman. You can expand your horizon and go, go to South America or go back to Africa or go to Asia or go to Europe and, expand and say, hey, there's women out there. If you don't like a woman that's like American woman that has, things, don't think of a traditional way as America does, because in America, we're very, very different. We have different values than we do, back in other countries that might be super traditional. So if you're a man that's, very traditional, you can't find it in America. I mean, even though there might be some out there here and there, you can find some out here and there. But if you feel like, you need to spring the horizon to go to maybe another country and build on there, you can go ahead and do it. I just feel like a lot of men get to see what's in their surroundings, what's in their circle, in their cities. And to me, they predict and say, it's just like here, it's like the everywhere, which is not the case. For men, just get out of your comfort zone and really do your detail. If you know what you want, if you can't find your own city, go to another city, move to another city in the same state, move out of the state. Eventually, you find something.
So, go ahead.
So I'm gonna say at the end of the day, I think we put too much value on these women, and I think that's what we lose. That's why we lose our sense of focus. But we start more valuing ourselves and start building more character within ourselves. Then I think we'll get the girl that we actually looking for. Go ahead.
I want to tweak that. Putting value in the wrong woman. Because we overlook women that we should be with, but go after the archetype.
That's what Will Smith did.
Y'all say Jada's so beautiful, but was Jada a good wife? We don't know that. Was Jada loving? Was Jada caring? Was Jada respectful? We don't know that. We don't know how he was as a husband. I got to give that caveat. We don't know if he cheated. We don't know if he gave her a backhand. You know what I mean? You know me, this and this. And listen to this. Sherry, I want to ask you a question. Would you want a man to upgrade himself to go after women he know he can't keep, or be with a person that he can be truly himself where he doesn't have to fight every day to be something that he's not? That's the $1 million question. Go after the person you need to be with. I've dated people who told me I like an acquired type of taste. I need to be that. I say, then I'm not the nigga for you. I'm not taking you to Ruth Chris. We got to be, listen, I got to be hitting that raw. If I'm doing, you know, we got to be in a long-term relationship for me to be spending $400-500 on some steak.
I'm surprised you said we got to be engaged.
Listen, we damn near got to be married there, but I'm just saying, I can't do that. And I don't negate what women say when they date. I treat myself, now if I'm looking for a man to treat them, then I'm not the one for you. I got a certain boundaries on stuff that I'm going to do from people. And I need to find somebody this. I know, I'm not going to tell you my secret. He said, Ruth Chris has overpriced rooms. I know there's a secret that I know when I know a woman loves me. It's only my secret. It's only my secret. If a woman does this one thing, then I know she truly loves me. And I don't want to overlook my brother Eric Brown. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for coming back. Eric Brown says solitude is the training ground for finding a partner that feels safe and to sound with. He's shorting what I said in his whole life.
Jordan O'Hara, we also say, if you're a different person behind closed doors, you are not the right person's. One reflection outward should always be present. Facts.
Don't hurt them. That's facts.
Okay. I want to ask you another question, Sherry. You said she has great points. She said upgrade is not changing who you are. Upgrading is not changing who you are, but bettering who you. Okay, that's a good question. No matter what, you're still changing, right? If you was wearing Dockers and you was wearing Payless sneakers, you upgraded yourself to Versace and Prada, and you step in the name of love. You're still changing you. But what if you just want to wear Payless sneakers and Dockers? You feel me?
Come on with these analogies.
No, but look at it. Look at it. We know why women love. We know our women love black men who can dress. They not dating niggas in fatigue pants with the fatigue.
That's false. I
No,
see. Not the baddie.
not the baddies.
I seen them. I seen them. They dudes who wearing Payless shoes now. They ain't wearing no Jordans or no Versace.
Oh, please don't. He say, please don't say it. He said, what is it? Please don't sexualize the thing. I can't. Yeah. Gaia, shout outs to Gaia, baby. Where you been? And she said, being your.
What?
She said, being yourself should happen regardless. That get who you get. That is true, but not necessarily. Hey, listen in. I might want a ghetto diamond, so I'm gonna act tough. We want things we don't want. That's the biggest issue. We're talking about the issue is Will Smith should have never been with Jada. He wanted something that clearly did not fit his parameters.
Like I ain't gonna lie. Like sometimes I know this is a bad statement, but I know a guy told me an analogy one time. He told me getting a woman is like getting a job. Sometimes you gotta lie on the resume.
Woo!
That's a good one. That's a good one.
A guy told me that one time. It just hit my mind how Hakeem was saying that. Sometimes you gotta lie on the resume.
Yeah. Eric Brown said, money game for whenever it may. If you can deal with yourself, you can deal with her. Facts. But here's the thing. We want things we shouldn't be talking to. We know 80% of men want to talk to a pretty girl with a fat ass that look good. We don't care where she worked, what she did, if she has a degree. We basically based on image. A woman want a successful, powerful, educated, healed, with a little bit of thug in them. A lot of us can't fit that. And you got to have a body like, was that, what were you going to use? Morris Chestnut?
Morris Chestnut or Dwayne Rock.
You want to do it, or what's the Creed boy?
Michael B. Jordan.
Listen, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan, who is no homo, beautiful. He has a physically fit body. Lori Harvey thought he was corny. Lori Harvey didn't want to stay with him. What about the Snowfall guy, the black guy from London? Chicks is running away from him left and right. He's a Pokemon boy. He's a Pokemon boy. Get with who you're supposed to be. I got a perfect example. Shout outs to Vibe with the Big Heavy Podcast.
What's going on, my brother?
And listen, y'all brothers tell me if I'm wrong about this analogy. Childish Gambino, he talks about this. He's from Stone Mountain, Georgia. He said black girls clowned him. He said black girls thought he was corny. They said he was too skinny. They say he was too weird. What did he did? He went and found somebody that loved him for him and had 2 kids. And they now are able to sit and drink tea in front of their house whenever they please. I support that.
What about the Kevin Gates?
Yeah. He says, bettering who you are may just benefit you, not even other. It's like me helping Gorilla lose weight. That benefit his health. That is an upgrade. But here's the thing, Sherry. You liked him. You liked him. You was into him. You know what I mean? You wasn't bashing him about his weight. You know what I mean? You didn't come off rude about it. You just say, regardless of the fact if he did not lose weight, would you have still stayed if he didn't lose weight? That's the $1 million question. Or would you still loved and been there for him? You feel me? There's some women who gonna go through hell and high water for you if they love you, regardless if you mess up or not. But if you surely have an image of yourself and how you want to be portrayed in public, you might not stay. You might not stay because you want to know why? Leveling up is a woman's nature. Men, we're so simple. We just want to live a simple life. And this is where the living the lie is. We chase after things. I'll be real with you. I'm a Haku boy, but I got into the streets so I can get me a ghetto diamond. Roni can tell you. I used to wear church shoes with the black socks all the way up in school. I didn't even have sneakers in middle school and elementary. I'm Haitian. I went to church on Sundays, church on Mondays. I'm a real Haitian. I'm proud. I'm a real Haitian. I eat bouillon, sauce pot. My mother's cooked fish with my moulin. I was never a gangster. Never. Never a gangster. I got that way and started to hang with niggas in 47, 64th Street, 55th, over town. Because I wanted to talk to ghetto diamonds. I did not know how to interact with them. I did not know how to speak to them. I changed the way I look. Got fresh haircuts. The line, and listen here, I used to wear the golf shirts and the fresh white tees and spend money for sneakers. Preferably, listen. I had the Dickies, and I went and got the two-tone Clarks. And then when the Wallabies came out, I went and got the powder blue. And then went and got me a linen suit, a linen shirt to wear over there. You know what I'm saying? All that got me some hoes. They didn't last. They didn't last. They didn't last. You feel me? So we're talking about this as you get older and as you start to progress and as you start to look at yourself. Man, get with somebody who's going to love you for you. This is the main thing. We're going to always do changes and upgrade ourselves. But the problem is finding somebody who loves when you fart. He said, hold on. He says, so you focus on getting prepared for what you want that can be done in all levels. Yeah. He says, I'm not being with a man that wants to live unhealthy. That's selfish. I want a man healthy to be around for the long run. I'm not going to help a man get to the grave early. I understand that. But that's a true statement. But let's talk about the fundamental thing. What if he doesn't want to get healthy? What if he just needs you to be a partner? You looking at something, and what you're saying is a true statement, but I'm talking about love. I'm talking about what if he wants to be who he wants to be? Yes. What if he wants to be who he wants to be? Are you going to overlook that? Are you going to overlook that? You know what I mean? Are you going to overlook that? Are you going to be who you want to be? Naturally. Love is compromised. That is true, baby. But here's the thing. Loving a man so much, he's going to change for you because he see you love him. He's not going to change when somebody trying to be his mama or his boss. Or you telling him, I'm trying to live a glamorous lifestyle. You should too. Your life is your life, baby. I don't want that. I just need you to be my woman. Bake that chicken. Cut that egg. Fry that fish. I want you to go be with the man that aligns with the way you think and let him love you. I'm going to get with the woman that aligns with the way I think and let her love me. Everybody needs to be with who they love. I'm content because God loves who I am. And God's going to send a woman who's going to work through her and love me. And I want that for everybody. The true love feeling is so unmatched. He says, man fat ditties be winning too. If that's her issue, keep seeking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he been fat dudes. We got you, Eric.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. But listen here. You know, one thing I'm trying to say is this. When you get in a relationship, you evolve. But that has to not be a requirement. It could come off being rude. Men are going to do this. Men don't need... I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I just support you. Most men are great supporters, whatever their woman wants. To be honest with you, we think making you happy going to make us happy. 90% of the time we do things, we don't even want to do it. We just do it to make you happy. We just like being around you. We just like the way you smell. Understand this. I don't like your TV shows. I damn sure don't like the fish you cooked yesterday, but I just so like hanging with you. Me and you don't have nothing in common, but you look good enough to lay in bed with. That's 80% of dudes. When you find your best friend, you calling her every day at work. You good, baby? What you doing? I'm just here at the yard. What you calling me for? I just wanted to hear your voice.
Well, that's fine. But I don't know. I can't enjoy. I have any final thoughts on the topic.
Yeah.
Get ready to close.
For me, you go, of course, the Will Smith and Will and Jada. Personally for me, if it works for them that they got to be separated in separate places, they still try to figure it out. Hey man, be my guest. Do what y'all need to do. If it works out for them, hopefully they figure it out. They do. If they don't, it's oh well for me. It's oh well. That's my final take.
I can't get final thoughts.
I'm looking for somebody that's nice, that's not overbearing, that's not that doesn't think they run the world, that doesn't think they know every goddamn thing. Give me a poor village girl. Or somebody that's barefoot that's walking through Kingston. Or somebody from over town who has a good sense of humor in a bleach stained dress. Or give me a data analyst who knows how to bake cakes and knit. I'm looking for a good character. You can keep all that sucker shit. Go ahead.
And that's why I say it's always very important to make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, shout out to Eric Brown, the lovely Miss Neal. Joe, don't hurt him.
Joe, don't hurt him.
Over there.
Sherry Bryant.
Over there, Joe, don't hurt him over there on Twitch. The lovely Sherry Bryant, the lovely Natasha Benson, Motivating Vision.
Chocolate Earth.
Chocolate Earth. We got Vibe with Big Heavy Podcast. Shout out to that boy. Shout out to No Chaser. Shout out to Hank in the Basement. Shout out to Jen Jen, a new subscriber, man. Welcome.
Jen.
What's happening, sweetheart? What's happening? Shout out to Guy was here too, right? Gail was here. Jess hit me out, of course. Ken Dog. I kind of lost my feed a little
Sky.
bit. You say chocolate? You say Sky?
Chocolate. I say chocolate.
We gotta make sure we get everybody. Sugar Bun, we can't forget Sugar Bun. Shout out to Gore, man. Gore, very strong, every person on the podcast, and I'm trying to see anybody else. Oh, shout out to Jordan, your lovely wife was here today. Shout out.
The Queen. Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
And that's all I see for right now. But and a shout out to you guys. If I missed you on Facebook, I'm sorry. I kind of lost a lot of people because my phone was tripping. Oh yeah, Urban Noise and also First Sound Florida. Yeah, we did. We say Eric Brown.
Yeah, Eric Brown. Eric Brown say Paddington needs love too, ladies. At right. That's my new nickname, Paddington Bear. Listen, don't be surprised if I come in here with the raincoat and the hat flapped up with the glasses.
And now that guys, important that you go to KL Culture Radio Community tab. In the Community tab, there's a KL Culture Radio T-shirt with me and Jordan have on, and there's also a white. I think more colors on the way. The KL Culture Radio hat, mine is on the way. I can't tell you about the whole store, so I got a lot of.
Listen, him and Jabari made a street nigga rich this year.
I did. Look, guys. So you can tell that there's no employee discount. I literally support the platform. I literally bought all the hats.
Them niggas should have called me before they did that. Yeah.
Even though I work for the because everybody like Rudy could just get it free. I could get it for free, but when you believe in something so much, you want to invest back into it. So
listen,
and also read a coffee mug. As you can see, look.
Yeah. Listen, Jordan been making the platform rich before he even got on the platform.
Exactly.
The nigga been Jordan been overfilling the cup.
So guys, I will be rocking the hat. That's why you don't see me wearing the hat. The hat is coming. It's coming. And also the KL Culture, and also I'm trying to make sure we got that. We got the coffee mug, the hat, the t-shirt, and also Prince Akeem, the book, Black Love. He's also an author, guys. Come over here, support the platform. Shout out to you guys who also purchased the book. Please let us know when you purchase the book so we can give you a shout out. Put you on the community tab. We'll probably take a picture of you holding the book or you listening to the book on
I love you, Sherry Bryant.
Yeah, you guys
I love you, Natasha Vincent.
Yeah,
I love you, Chocolate.
Supporter. So you guys, I'm saying, you guys get to get support the platform. We on our way to 1K subscribers, guys. With you guys help, we'll reach that goal. We almost there. So you guys continue to support. We really do really appreciate it. It's like a dream come true. Like always.
I got you, Sadie.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. We over and out. Peace. Oh, wait.
Paddington Love.
Wait. Jordan White said he got her a t-shirt and a
No, I gotta get her one. I told her she said she want. I gotta get her one. That's what she said.
Listen. When we get rich, I'm gonna pay Sherry Bryant, Natasha Vincent bills. When we get rich, I love y'all so much. I just want to pay. Listen, I don't even care if y'all got niggas. I'm still want to pay y'all bills.
Yeah, Urban, I'm working on a new mic. I'm actually still setting up in my room. I'm trying to get everything situated. So when I get situated, I will have a brand new laptop, hopefully, and a new mic. That's my goal for the years out. Like always, thank you for tuning in, guys. We see you guys on Friday. We over. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.